Welcome to Wales, and in particular, welcome to Mid Wales. I'm staying in this absolutely beautiful farm, Gogarth Hall Farm, which is located near the towns of Machynlleth, which I'm sure I've said wrong, and also the town of Aberystwyth. And you can see that if you look right behind me, we've got the banks of the Dovey estuary right behind me. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Let me show you why this is the perfect place to stay, especially whilst in South Snowdonia, what you can see all around here. And also why this farm is also the perfect base to stay whilst exploring Mid Wales. So come with me. So I'm staying in this farm cottage, which you can see just right behind me there. And this place is just absolutely beautiful, beautiful surroundings. Genuinely, there's no better place to be than the United Kingdom when you get summer days just like this. Wales is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous, and there's so much to explore around here. I've stayed in this place a few times with my family. I'm here on a little family trip now, and it really is just so serene. It's just so nice just to get away from it all. We're only about 2.5 hours away from Liverpool, even closer to Birmingham, Manchester as well, so it's easy distance from some of the major cities. There's the sheepdogs which roam around and they're so friendly. There's a little puppy, she's only 2 months old as well. And it's just so nice to be in these surroundings and to just get away from it all. You can probably hear the birds tweeting in the background as well. And this place really has been through the wars the last few years. In 2022, a tornado of all things ripped through this valley, and this house right behind me was actually partially damaged in that storm. Cost over 100,000 to get it back to where it is today. Bit of an irony, the couple who own this farm are called the Breezers. It's just the irony that it was a tornado that went through this estate. But thankfully it's come back to life. It hasn't deterred them, and there's quite a few different places to stay on this farm as well. And I really would recommend it for families, for couples, for retired people if you want to come here just for a couple of days, or if you want to come for a week. This really is the perfect location. But hey, let's have a little look around Mid Wales. Let's see what else there is to explore in this beautiful area of Machynlleth. Another thing while staying here, we've got the strawberry moon tonight, which hopefully we'll be able to see. It's forecast to be a clear night, so I'll try and get some footage of that if I can. And it's going to be the last time that we see it so close to the Earth until 2043. 18 years. Every 18 years it apparently appears so close to the horizon. So it'd be pretty epic if we get to see it whilst here. So today we're going to take a little walk around Dolgoch Falls and Gorge. You have to pay to use the car park, but the waterfalls is free itself, and it is an absolute hidden gem. It's absolutely beautiful there. I'll show you why. As you can see, this first part of the path is all flat, so it's perfect if you've got prams or wheelchairs. It's completely accessible to see the first part of the waterfall. And here's the base of the waterfall. I hope you can hear me. It's not the most impressive, it's not the biggest, but it's cute, it's dainty, it's just so nice. It's not a far walk from the car park either. It's pretty impressive. It's a gorge walk as well, so there's plenty of little trails that you can take. You can just really explore the woods. You've got really pretty much free roam. There's not many people here. It is midweek. It's a Wednesday in June, so yeah, it's maybe not the busiest. It's just a really nice place to explore, and depending on your abilities, there's something for everyone as well. So, as much as I love videography, I also love photography just as much. And being here, really, I'm in my element. The photos I've been able to take and just play around with, it's just been so much fun. And I realised I don't really have enough opportunities to explore my photography, to take photos. And using this, the Sony A7 IV, really come into my own with the photos I've been able to take. And it's a journey that I'm enjoying being on as well. So it's that dual focus, both the videography and the photography, that I really love to explore, and being out in the wilds and the great outdoors like this really helps to be able to hone those skills. The area used to be home to a slate quarry, and there are still tunnels and caves to explore in the area, a real throwback to bygone times. We now stopped off in the beautiful village of Aberystwyth, sitting on the banks of the Dovey estuary, with attractive pastel-coloured buildings on the seafront and a cosy harbour overlooking the river. This really is the quintessential Welsh beach town. And with summer being in full swing, we stopped by for a pint at the riverside, watching the world go by. Pure bliss. Aberystwyth's beach also has golden sands, ideal for sunbathing, and the water quality is to an excellent standard here as well, which is perfect for a dip. Though be careful, as the current can be quite strong out in the estuary. After stopping back at the lodge for a little while and getting welcomed back by Catty the puppy, we headed out to the nearby village of Pennell for food. Our restaurant of choice was Glan Avon Riverside. Highly rated, it's won awards for being the Welsh pub of the year. So with expectations high, I went for the sweet potato, butternut squash and courgette curry. But sad to say, I was very disappointed. There was a long wait for the food to be served, and when it was, the curry was pretty much lacking in all flavour and was a particularly small portion. It's such a shame because the pub itself is quaint and cute. It may have been just that one dish that let it down, so comment below if you've been here before and thought any differently. Another day, another dollar, and what a difference 24 hours makes. Welcome to Aberystwyth, and in typical British summer fashion, the heat doesn't last too long at all, does it? It is absolutely bucketing it down today, but I have to say, Aberystwyth is such a pretty town to visit. It's so quaint, there's plenty of little shops to explore. Got the beach just here as well, which obviously today there's no one there, but I would recommend a visit to Aberystwyth. A lot of seaside towns, the likes of Llandudno, they don't really have a lot going for them these days. But this one I think is quite cute, quite quaint. As you can see on one of my clips as well, the Premier Inn is just along the seafront here, which is the perfect location for the Premier Inn, for somewhere to stay. We'll have a little look around and I'll show you what you can visit whilst here in Aberystwyth, even in the rain. Aberystwyth is located on Cardigan Bay, and Cardigan Bay was named so after the 90s band especially after the lead singer duetted with Tom Jones, who is such an icon in Wales. I made all of that last part up. I have no idea why it's called Cardigan Bay, but that's what it's called. But one thing I do notice is I don't think it really comes through very well today. That water is crystal clear. That is pristine water. And I imagine that on a sunny, warm day, it must be pretty nice to swim in there in the height of July, height of August, when it's not a day like today. For rainy days, some of the key attractions to note include the Ceredigion Museum. Sadly, it's closed for renovations until mid-2026, but they have a really cool shop to explore. And thankfully, no elephants bathing in Cardigan Bay anymore. And a special shout out to Commodore Cinema. I love to see independent cinemas, and this one is obviously still going strong. The weather's really getting bad now. Aberystwyth's got a castle. I don't know whether it's getting renovated, but just going to have a little look around. You can see the outside of it. I'm not too sure whether you can look around the inside at the moment, but let's see what it looks like. So there's one footpath which is closed, but other footpaths are open, so you can actually explore the ruins of the castle at your own peril. So what do we know about this castle? Well, it was built in the late 1200s and it stood on this site up until the 1600s when it became a target by Oliver Cromwell, and then it was destroyed. So for over 350 years it's been lying in these ruins, but still pretty impressive to explore and to look around. I'm going to keep my brolly back up. I am getting soaked. And hopefully when you come to visit, it won't be as rainy as it is today. And just another thing to note, visiting the castle ruins is completely free, so it's another budget-friendly thing to do whilst in Aberystwyth.
Hey, you're all wet. You're all wet. Hey.
Hello. Another day, our final day, and now it's finally stopped raining, so we took a little stop off at Corus Craft Centre. This place is perfect for anyone who loves arts and handmade goods and crafts. It makes a good little mid-morning run out whilst en route to other parts of the national park. It's another day, the weather is much better, not raining today, and it's another gloriously sunny day, summer's day here in mid-Wales. We're going to attempt Cader Idris. Not going to go all the way up to the top, but we're going to start off on, I think it's called the Machynlleth Path, and hopefully get to the lake and show you what you can enjoy in this beautiful mountain surrounding that's still in Snowdonia National Park. And yeah, it's just a breath of fresh air. I don't know how well this comes out in the video, but make no mistake about it, this is a steep walk. It's not hard in the sense that you've got to scramble, not in the initial part anyway, later on you do, but in the initial it's quite steep. So take it easy and be prepared for that. But the views that you get all around are spectacular. So register's about half a mile on this walk, and on this trail you're just really treated to views of the stream, the waterfall. It is getting a bit tougher now. I don't know how much farther we're going to go, especially because we've only got the car park for so long, but definitely well worth it. £3 for 4 hours in the car park as well, can't argue with that. So in the end we were going to try and aim to get to the lake, but rain has abandoned play, as you can see, and I don't really fancy coming down with slippery stones. So we got about near enough a mile in and time to head back down. So that brings an end to this time here in mid Wales. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed making it, and it's given you some ideas of some places to stay, some places to visit. I just hope that the weather is a bit better than this when you come. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a like and hit the subscribe button below. It really does help me out. Until next time, it's ciao for now. Come on, girls!